Self-seeking be damned, we're doing this now. So I know it probably comes as a surprise to many of you guys that I suddenly decided to start picking up VTubing. Well, the reason why for this is quite simple. Mainly it's because doing comic dubs every day is quite mind-numbing. Very mind-numbing, in fact, that, well, if you look to your left here, there's a lot. There's a lot of this. Way too much. So I want to do something a little bit more, well, different. Something that can be a little more creative. Now this is to say that I'm still gonna keep doing, comic dubs. It's just that, well, some days just there isn't much to do or work with good. And, well, as you can tell, that sometimes some of the same jokes are repeated often and often and often and often and often and often. That being said, I've been kind of working on this V2 model for a very long time now. About, let's say 4 or 5 months in the making? No, around 3. Sorry, something in my eye. I've been working on this V2 model for about 3 to 4 months now, with my good artist Osimi and Suzu. The only thing that I still need to work a little bit better on is the mouth tracking, which is a pain in the ass. Because sometimes it works, and sometimes it hates my entire existence. And that's the thing I've been focused on for the past few weeks. Sometimes if I talk too fast, it doesn't track it. Mostly because I have a very tiny mouth. I am a very small person. I am like 5'1". It is very, very aggressive. That being said, I decided to also leave in That being said, I also wanted to do a small Q&A for people who are probably wondering what the hell's going on. How long have you planned on being a VTuber? But I'm happy to see you're a VTuber now. The model looks wonderful. Thank you. As I said, it has actually been something in the making for a while. Mostly because, again, I want to do something a little bit different that wasn't just constant comic dubs. So the thing I wanted to try and think about is, at first I didn't want to do VTubing. Mostly because I just didn't think I had it in me to do it. But, well, here we are. I guess the idea is this has been a plan since last year. Like, I did have a set goal in mind and see if it gained interest, but, well, here we are. What type of stuff will you be making besides comic dubs now? I know probably the streams, but what else? Again, I'm still gonna do comic dubs. This is just something I can do on the side, and where I can constantly make rant videos that I've always wanted to make. Did you know that Amazon bought acoustic foam is really bullshit? But let's keep going. When you stream, what are you going to stream of? That's a good question. I have no idea. Probably something on the variety, but I do like Final Fantasy a lot. Maybe a Final Fantasy stream, but who's gonna watch a Catboy craft for 24/7? Because that's what I do a lot in 14, is I really do love crafting a lot. What's your sexuality? Yes. Have your normal voice always been this Catboyish, aside from the childhood and such? Or when it started to turn like this? I love it. And have anyone ever noticed it or commented on real life? I don't think anyone's really commented. I guess I do have a naturally much higher voice than most men my age. Without telling my age, I am definitely a lot older than you would think I am. Definitely not like old man, no. But, I don't know what to describe as Catboyish. If anything right now what you're hearing is probably my most relaxed tone. If that counts as Catboyish, then well, Did you know getting deeper, lower end voices and roles for me in voice acting is very difficult? I wonder why. Why femboy? It just kinda happened. How did you get into voice acting? How does one get their foot in the door of voice acting? I ain't a lovable Catboy, but I'd like to take my shot at VA. Okay, so this is something that's probably going to be a future video, because that would take so long to explain. One thing I will definitely describe is if you're going to join voice acting, expect a lot and a lot of pain, of rejection. No, I mean so much of it. No, I mean so much of it. Now, of course. No, still a lot of pain. So much pain. So much rejection. I'm just kidding. Well, mostly. So voice acting is a lot more difficult, and I will cover this a lot more in a future video. I've done it for years, and the one thing I will definitely say is there is a lot that you need to consider and work on first before you ever decide to go super really in depth. And you got to definitely be sure that, hey, this is for you. I'm speaking very seriously here. It is a good hobby. It is a very good hobby. But if you're actually talking about maybe going deeper and deeper into, say, paid roles, then you should probably definitely, well, consider if it is for you. If it is, then great. There's plenty to work on. And again, I will cover this more in a future video. But, shit, I guess I will say that I've definitely done this for years, and ever since I was a teenager, I really started at it. Now, again, once more, let me stress enough. Comic dubs will still continue, no matter what. I have planned for Monster Girl stuff, of course Warhammer, because I know some of you guys really love that. Also, the YouTube algorithm really loves it. I wish I would love these as well, but we can have nice things sometimes on YouTube. But if you guys would like to help me out in general, all you gotta do is like, comment, and subscribe. But if you want to support me just a little bit more, becoming a channel member also does help me out. Let me just say that even a little bit can help out and go a long way. But for now, have yourself a good day and a good night.